Well, I think that there is a real trend towards pushing out into the marketplace very aggressive regulations. I am concerned that often those regulations haven't perhaps had as much real world thought put to them as one would like. I'm also very concerned that sometimes those regulations try to regulate the worst case kind of scenario rather than a realistic scenario. So in that environment, there's lots of ways to sometimes slip up, whether those slip-ups are foot fault type violations or violations that come about because you just didn't understand. It doesn't really matter, they're still violations. That, of course, puts aside the whole question of intentional violations, but we won't deal with those. I think it's really important that corporate counsel and their clients' management of the company be involved at the early stage when regulators are putting together their record to support the regulation. It's really important that we get it right, and indeed we want to get it right. But we need the real world advice that you can bring to us. So my first recommendation would be talk to us early. Don't be afraid to come in. Secondly, if we're not doing something right, let us know. We want to know. So pick up the phone, call, write. At least at the CPSC, it's a pretty open place, and other government agencies maybe that way as well. But let us know if we're doing something wrong or we could be doing something better. Finally, if it's working, let's work together to make it better. The regulations are there for a reason. We want to make sure that whatever problem we're trying to address is really being addressed. So we want to work with you to make it succeed.